Hi Gemini, how are you doing? This is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I am here to do your January 2020 general reading. It's general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but hopefully some of it will resonate with you. And what doesn't resonate, just go ahead and leave for somebody else. Oops. This is the first time I'm back in a couple months, so I'm still trying to get myself back together. But I miss connecting with your energy, so I'm really glad to be back. All right, if you do enjoy the reading, please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And let's see, what else? That's not it. That's about it. All right, so we'll get started. All right, you're starting out with the moon. It's being unsure of something, fluctuation. I don't want to say secrets, but just something that's unknown. Oops. The Hermit and the Five of Cups. Now the Hermit is going within, taking a minute to go within yourself and to shine light on a subject, which would make sense because you're shining light on the moon, and this is on the unknown stuff. So what's unknown is what the Hermit will come out to you and say, what's going on, all right? And after that, then we have the Five of Cups. It's a feeling of loss, like something was taken away from you. But you do need to remember that you still have two cups. So instead of thinking of how you lost three, think of it as you still have two. Not all was lost. And there's always a possibility that those cups can be refilled. It's just a matter of, oh, this must have wanted to come out. Just a matter of how you're thinking about it. You still have two cups. You just have to turn around and look at them. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Now this is, you're defending against something. I don't know if you're having a feeling like you have to defend your opinion, your words, your thoughts, your actions, another person, or you're actually in your own mind defending this. Like you might be defending it against yourself about whatever's going on, whatever secrets that were there that you weren't aware of, and whatever maybe is where the lack came in from the loss of your cups. So whatever you lost, whatever secrets were, is where the defense is coming in. And then you get the Tower. Now that is an end. Quick and sudden end to something. Something that was shaky to begin with, and the Tower wouldn't fall if the situation wasn't already shaky. And nothing new can come in if it's there. If what's not serving you is still there, it's not going to work. So even though it's not pleasant, it's not something that you saw coming, and you wouldn't wish it would happen, but it's something that's usually necessary to happen for the new to begin. And then you got Two of Pentacles. And that's you balancing something. I don't know if you're balancing work, or you're balancing family, or you're balancing work and family. And it's kind of hard to see or to feel if it's something that you want to be doing right now. Because sometimes you're balancing something and you don't mind it because you know it's what you can do and what needs to be done, and you're all right with that. But sometimes you're balancing something to the point where you're juggling and you're feeling stressed about it. But this doesn't say one way or the other yet, so we're just going to assume you're balancing. There was an end to the cycle, so with the Tower being the quick and sudden ending that it was, we'll see what goes on. All right, you got the Six of Swords. And this is you moving on. It's a possibility that you're moving into a calmer aspect. Things are calming down now after the Tower came down. Or you're just moving on in general. Maybe you're going to moving jobs, a home. Could be moving thought, like whatever you were thinking, you're not thinking that anymore, that kind of situation. And Gemini, you're an air, so you, Libra, and Aquarius, you're all in your mind. You guys are all in your mind. And I know that because I am an Aquarius. But yeah, spend a lot of time in your head. So let's see. Oops. Okay, now you got the Justice. Now Justice is using logic to solve a problem. You're not going about the feelings of it. You're not going about, not hurting somebody's feelings or not getting your feelings hurt. It's using logic. And that came right out underneath the Five of Cups and the Hermit. So I'm wondering if that's not a situation that stemmed from those two. The Hermit is shining a light on the secrets that exposed, or whoever made you feel like you were at a loss of something, or ever how you did lose something. Might not have been a person, might have just been a thing. And that's why you're using logic now to solve it. And after you moved away from something and you were juggling and you, okay. All right, let's see what else we got. Gemini, January 2020. Gemini, January 2020. The High Priestess. Her energy is that of, she knows a lot, or she knows everything, but she reveals nothing. She's a very secretive energy. And it is kind of weird that it's coming up like this. So I'm thinking whatever went on here with the Moon and the Hermit is kind of pouring into here with the High Priestess. Yeah, she's a very strong feeling of not making things easy to see. Does that make sense? So whatever you were trying to figure out what went on here, and with your Justice, like the logic, it's being blocked somehow. Something doesn't want you to know. Somebody doesn't want you to know. All right. Let's just see if I can find. What else do you have for Gemini? January 2020. What else can you tell me about Gemini, January 2020? All right, you got the Queen of Staffs. Now she's a very strong energy of creativity and action. She's very content in her world. This could be somebody in your environment who's going to help you figure out what goes on here. And not so much why the towers fell, but what the secrets are. There's something really weird, something going on. It's like secrets and stuff. What else can I get for Gemini 2020? Gemini January 2020. What else can you tell me? Oops. Oops. Right, the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords does not, she's like the energy of somebody who's had it rough, and she's grown a thick skin for that, and she does not play. Alright? And her big old sword here is going to cut through all the bull. So for whatever reason you can't find out this information, I feel like she's going to be the energy that gets it for you. This could be a person, or this can be you. I mean, she is a representative of air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So it's very possible that you are going out and finding out what you need to find out. Because I'm just feeling a little shifty. And I don't know why. I don't know your life. I have no idea. I'm just saying it as I see it. Alright, so you had the secrets, and you had the hermit. He was looking at things, having you meditate, and you were thinking about it, shining a light on it. And then you lost some cups, but you still had 2 left, so it wasn't all lost. Then you had to defend against something, and then the tower fell. You were juggling really hard for something, and it was hard to tell if you were juggling and you wanted to, or juggling because you had to. But then you got the 6 of Swords, and that was like either going into calmer waters or you're moving on. So if you're moving away from something, but for whatever reason you had to take logic and find out what went on here, because it came out right underneath the Hermit and the 5 of Cups. So it's almost like I would think it was like something in court, like a small claims court. And I'm not saying that this is what it is, but that's what it feels like. It's like, who did this, who hit the fender on my car, who kicked over my puppy dog, that kind of thing, that kind of feeling. And for whatever reason, you're not able to find out, even with the logic going on and the justice being there. So the Queen of Staffs and the Queen of Swords came out and said, yeah, no, you're going to find out. We're going to make sure this gets found out. All right, well, makes sense when I start saying it like that. Oh, well, that was a 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is awesome, because this is like, you get, wow, all right, like either legacy or you get some kind of reward for something, maybe a settlement of some sort, like a court settlement. That's weird. That's what that feels like, though. Like you got a settlement out of it. So if that was going to be the court case, this is like your lawyers. Right? And this is the defendant's lawyer, and that's why you can't find nothing out. Wow. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's what the case is, but that's just how it looks, because you came into, like, money all of a sudden. Alright, let's see what else we got going on for Gemini. January 2020. What else do we have for Gemini, January 2020? What else do you have for me? For Gemini, January 2020. Queen of Pentacles. And then you got almost all the queens. Alright, and that's your energy, I'm sure of it, feeling like this generous, business domineering, content human being, because you have succeeded in whatever you were trying to do. Whatever situation that was, you succeeded in it. Wow. Alright, what else do we got? Oops. And then we got the Page of Cups, and this is a whole new start in emotions, feelings, love. Good news communicated. Well, that's nice. Well, yeah, I guess so, because whatever went, wow, whatever went on, it came to a good end. Seems it. Okay, you got the Five of Cups again, but this is a different feeling to it. This Five of Cups feels like you have realized that those other 2 cups were there, or you were able to refill the 3 cups. This is not the feeling of lack. This is feeling of replenish, like you were able to save it. You were able to get it back. So yeah, I'm really curious about what goes on here. You're going to have to let me know. Comment. I would love to know, because this feels like, it does. It feels like a small claims court that ended up to be a very big claim. That's all I could think of. It just feels like a court. I mean, you got the 2 lawyers and the defending attorney, and you can't find anything out, and you're defending against something, and the tower happened, probably because your cups got kicked over. Wow. Gemini, that is wow. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did not, I understand. There's lots of Geminis out there. But I do have these Angels of Abundance Oracle cards I got for Christmas that I wanted to share with you guys, because I really like them. They're nice. And they're very pretty. And it's a nice little thing to end the reading with. All right. Clearing debts. See? Very pretty. Can you see it? Okay. It says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debt from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing the topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So clearing debt. I guess that's how you would get abundance, because if your debt goes bye-bye, you'd be able to actually save money. And you want to get rid of them because they feel better. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear how this turned out. And I hope you guys have an awesome New Year and a wonderful January, and I will see you again next month. Thank you very much. You take care of yourself.